What is up, guys? This is Xaashe. Thank you for watching. And today, as you can see, I'm bringing you footage from the Town Hall 7 account that I have. This is actually, the account is called Xaashe. And that's a mixture between my wife's name and my name. Well, my wife's name is Shireen and my nickname is Xaashe. So that's where Xaashe comes from. This is actually our aftercare. We have an iPad that the kids that are aftercare play with. So this is the account that the aftercare plays on. And I actually just the other day tried to do the goblin map. And as you can see here, I managed to 3-star the goblin last level 50. So I'm going to show that at the end of this video. Let me just quickly show this base and just how it holds up. This is my own design troll base for Town Hall 7. This is based on my Town Hall 8 troll base that I built last year sometime, I know the year before. So let's quickly have a look at some of these defenses. I actually just won a defense now that I haven't even seen. I haven't watched that first one yet, but I did watch some of these other ones. So let's quickly show you guys how this base holds up. I haven't seen this one yet, so I'm not sure how this guy will attack, but there was a lot of loot available. Now the idea of this base is to force people to spawn their troops in the splash zone. So that is what this is right here. And lots of people actually make the mistake of just spamming all their troops there. There's lots of bombs and traps there, and as soon as the hidden Teslas pop up, the giants start going off to the side. So yeah, as you can see here, this guy does struggle to get into the base. There he's used up all his spells almost just to try and get his king inside. Now obviously if his king is level 8, this must be at least Town Hall 8. So here you can see sends in lots of barbarians. Now with all the mortars there, they shouldn't last too long. Unfortunately the 2 wizard towers are gone already. So with him still having so many troops left, he probably took out lots of the resources that was available. But this base is sort of designed to let them get everything on this inside compartment up into the clan castle, and that's never more than 50%. So if they don't go for the town hall, then they should actually end up losing the raid. Like they can get everything on the outside without getting 50%. So there you can see, I'm just going to speed this up a little bit. Ended up on, I think, 48%. So yeah, there the king pops in. Now this account isn't maxed yet. It's those few walls that still has to be done. Now let's quickly have a look here. If I go to the lab, then everything's done except hogs and minions. So those are 2 upgrades, and then my king still has to be done. So those are 3 upgrades we still have to do, and then the rest of these walls. And then there's 1 bomb here that has to be upgraded, and that sweeper can still be upgraded. So those are all the upgrades for this base. So that was some of the defense. I want to show you the only attack I did in the last few days. Obviously I wasn't on this account. I'm not on it very often. But look at this attack. I want to show you guys this. This is probably the most loot I've seen ever. 885,000 gold and 910,000 elixir. And let me show you what happened. I had a CC with some minions in, and then 10 dragons with 3 lightning spells. So because I don't have any elixir to troops to upgrade with my elixir, I just have an army of dragons. So there I lightning that 1 air defense, and then spread some of my dragons around the top side, because I did want some of these storages there. So then I saved about 5 dragons for later. I used 4 of them still. So as you can see here, I noticed that these are all outside the range of that air defense. So now already I've got 300,000 gold, 200,000 elixir on this Town Hall 7 taking on a Town Hall 8. So there, those dragons at the top are taking out the last defenses that can attack the air. So 1 or 2 of the archer towers went down. Then I dropped 1 or 2 more dragons at the bottom here just to make sure I get all these collectors. I was actually going for the dark elixir because I'm trying to get the king to level 5. So as you can see here, dragons are coming in. Most of the loot has been taken. More than 600,000 gold already and 680,000 elixir. And there's a dragon on the town hall, but he's not going to make it. So I did have 1 dragon left. So there I dropped him to try and go for those 2 storages so I can get some more gold and more dark elixir from this raid. Now this dragon here almost managed, if he managed to take out that air defense, then this dragon would have probably taken out the town hall and that other elixir storage as well. So that didn't happen. I'm going to fast forward this a little bit. I thought maybe my king can go for the town hall, so then I dropped the king, which doesn't have the ability yet, which probably cost this last, star for me. King managed to get through the wall after like 12 hits and then 7 hits over here, and then he took out the skeletons, but then just kept banging on the town hall, didn't try to attack the enemy king. But look at that loot, 740,000 gold, 680,000 elixir. That's more than 1.4 million loot that I actually got, and they were still available. So yeah, this was a very, very nice raid, I think. My highest, I think, that I've ever done. So let's quickly go. I'm going to show you guys now how I managed to 3-star the goblin map. Because as you know, this base isn't max. I don't have a max king. It's only tunnel 7. Don't have a max hogs yet. So I'm going to show you how I've done that. I did use a max dragon in the clan castle from my clan mates. So with that all said, let me show you guys how to, at Town Hall 7, take care of the goblin map. I hope you guys enjoy it. Cheers. Okay guys, so here you can see the army composition. There's a dragon, level 5 dragon in the clan castle. So let's do this last map. As you can see, I've got all the loot still available, so this was my first attempt. So what you do is, you take your 10 hogs and you drop 5 on the mortar on the one side, and then immediately 4 wizards at the top wizard tower as the hogs distract. Then you do the same on the other side, 5 hogs and then 4 wizards on that wizard tower to distract. Then you open up the walls and then you send in all your giants. Now you only have your king and your heal spells left and your dragon, so you can drop your king with your giants, and now you just want to try and keep your giants alive with the heal spells, and if you are lucky, the wizards also stay alive. So the idea here is just to try and get rid of all the air defenses, and then you can drop in your dragon. Now fortunately my giants came back to the inside, so I only had to use 1 heal spell there. And here I know there's a few bombs here, so I dropped another heal spell before they got there. Now the fortunate thing here was that those wizards were alive, most of the time. So there the giants take out the second to last air defense, and now the wizards, I saw they were going to take out the other air defense, so I dropped that heal spell there to make sure they actually take out the other air defense. So now, with all my troops almost being dead, the last air defense just goes down, so I drop my level 5 dragon. And because this is a goblin map, there's no time limit to this, so none of the defenses now is strong enough to take out that last dragon. That is why it's so important to just get all the air defenses down, then drop a dragon. Okay, so let's forward this a little bit. Now that the dragon is the only attacking troop left and there's no actual defenses to take him out, I'm going to speed this up. This was live, so I couldn't press double speed, but I just fast forwarded now in this footage. So as you can see here, the dragon is strong enough to survive until right at the end when you get the 100%. So there you can see 3 stars, and I managed to get all the loot for that last one at Town Hall 7. So yeah, it is possible guys. Not that hard. Just take your 10 hogs, 8 wizards, 4 wall breakers, 22 giants, and then 3 heal spells with a king and a dragon in your CC, and you should actually make it like this. So guys, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna give you guys some more replays on Town Hall 7. Hopefully this account can go to Town Hall 8 when it's maxed. But up until then, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.